no go. Many poor your phone again. Men no ban knowing Bemley. Oh, fell near fell fiole. I met Chomoni Biamlin Keho. Keka, I met him a lawyer. He won't cool and when I'm a begging. I'm a woman, Baba. Oh, Jimmy, big bay. Kola Kemete, Shiashigame, be a basa basa basa. Nimekume, I may go never shame. And Tambonaka Feji will be Mamiliano na Plofoke survivor. Agbe we kume ke nyeme ke me baba o abaning e wo le yagbo eko mene ba Ghana ne le akeke ba manko aya shiche me ni BP holomli me no ba na their siblings. So the sister is out and now you are seeing the brother. So their mother Fletcher and Hugh's uncle Red Van Ellis. They are survivors of the 1921 Tulsa race massacre. They are here with their grandchildren to kick off their week-long visit to Ghana. Oh, Nanoku. Camera, ebua me here. Ah, joking, pay me. Ne can't come a tree no. Nine come small, Nine can't get harm me. K for a fell, K T. She should know you don't have fair omling. I can't remember. KFO, KH, Gamen Chele no go. Gawulo men Chele no go. Gamanchani, Takita echo true. In Chele no go. No blind word was Shishinumoya. Shishinumoya Mli. A cow can fair for me, mean Joshimiabu. What can you fair for me? Ona, when you may buy, Atadiam. Nagaton, a cow won't be any waffy. Come on, be any immune mobian or fee, but what fake will be family a what? Well, Moko Benny buying a Jawamli buying. Moko Benny buying a one day buying. I'm back with one. You had what chan on what fear could be. Ah, many for your phone again. What about the fair or can Helena too? Quick. Nobody won't pay you. Nobody won't pay you. Tessani and Passa. In the infine, Papa son, in the infine. Did you guard the infine? If Papa son or Yankee. So, this is historic. As two survivors of the Tulsa Massacre arrive in Ghana for a week-long dream trip to Africa. They are here with their relatives. There are a number of places they will be visiting whilst in Ghana. But on this very occasion, they are meeting Ghana traditional leaders as custodians of the land, as custodians of the capital, where they will be taken through a traditional rite or ceremony. They as well will be given Ghana names.
It's not a coronation, but a naming ceremony of two great Africans, and now, as has been conferred on them, two great Ghanas who have traced their roots to Ghana and the land of the Ghana state to indeed find their roots. So they are about to be named so that the connection to their roots as Ghanas will be fully established. The unique thing about the Ghanas is that no matter where you find yourself on earth, once you mention your Ghana name, you can be traced directly to a house in the Ghana state. Therefore, our mother Fletcher and our uncle Red are about to be given an indigenous Ghana name, which can make them trace their roots directly to the Ghana land. Before that happens, the high priest will say a prayer. There is a custom that is done for children, but because they are adults, we will go ahead and give them the name after the prayer has been said.
Ni amenta amena ameje hedani akpa amenutumu obona me balene pokeke eji anu nyanwo ke ha me ke ha ga fe na me ba gbe nu ke ha me o ke ha me gbe ni gbe aboti amelami ni yino bi ni baba fe yin akapa gbe ni ka che gbe ni pe ana ke lele ngameji am a che gbe ni pe amena ka me se je ga won bi wala won ha won bi shole mo ni gbe na ko am bi wala won shwe no ni gbe mo han chake mo aba yen ko me fe mo aba yen no ya aba mi na me bia na me ba ni e fe jo mo ka me te we fe jo mo ya na gbe fe no ne fe na gbe agise sike to me no me koko me huni amena amese gbe fe ke to me no me ana na amese na me ba na me ba shia ife shia mi na meje ya ke mo fe mo ye shishi ni no shishi pe boy woku ni woku mo amu ame no fe no ni hia me na me ni ase no ni hia je ku no do afi wo no sole mo afi ame fa me na atu ape wo no aka hin tu afi nyu ji tu anu mo nya bla.
So that was the night Wulomo. Nomo Kwame is the third, having prayed for
Thank you very much.
Our great guest.
Nai Wulomo. What has been done is very symbolic. Maybe just to summarize the prayer that the high priest said. In the prayer, he mentioned that the name that is being given to them includes the fact that they are now accepted as Ghans. Whatever a Ghan deserves will be done for them. Whatever a Ghan deserves, they deserve from today onwards. The name will be a part of them, and their descendants will also be acknowledged as Ghans anytime they come down to Accra. So he's about to now mention the name and confer the names on our mother Fletcher and our uncle Red. The name of the male born shall be Ni Tete. And that of Madam Fletcher will be Na Yatele. So these are their names, Ni Tete and Na Yatele. You. You. So may this name be blessed, and may anywhere the name is mentioned, may they be recognized, acknowledged, and accepted as Ghans and be blessed as such. Thank you very much.
Ablade na asmo ya ablade TV no ira don akehyin okaheni okwa na ake no fen no yale fel amno ne wo bangle ni ji enyo ni blofo ba aka akehyin part 2 Rosie bi na ake ni nele ojegbo ko ewomle ojogba ni okwa ebo na yale ni o han ya mane ni je hwemo ni wo yu one po na akehyin wo ye aya aba eja akehyin ejigbiwulu ye gan bemle ni manse bi aba na me yo se won akeshin ka ye ma no che allo Rosie okay
anu kwale ni ameba no fiano ete no ojugba na ha megbe ke ni bi namba na ni ge ton ake ka ye ma nche ni je ni aka me atoton ekroko me se bi na ka me ba na manche ni no ni ye ni sana afe ni eyo manye
ne yo manye lelen iwo ni okwa amro ne mfonu no na be ni tete ke na ya tele amenio na ni amehinchon niga hu njo ame nyanyura bole bonu wo ke nyanyura afio eji jo mo no eji hewale wo no ni je hwemokra iwo no jino ni ona amro ne shi ye family hu wonye wo ka mo no pa ekome egbasani iwo akene efe manse enyo iwo enye ne ka wa wi wo gan ehanu wo le aka ba akase Rosie Bob achonle.
Machole.
Rosie ke ba achonle gan ojogba wo wa bo ewiemo to ehraw.
It was 100 years ago that a little town called Greenwood, Tulsa, Oklahoma, which was affectionately named Black Wall Street because of the prosperousness of that town, which was started by former slaves, burned to the ground by a white vigilante mob. And it was a massacre. For many years, it was called a race riot, but that would mean two people were fighting, and we were not. And so this town was burned to the ground. 3,000 people lived in it. Many were killed, and all were displaced out of their homes, out of their businesses, They burned everything, churches, schools, everything for this community.
You now have a new identity.
And now
Nitete and Naya Otele.
yes, she has a new, now not just an identity. She belongs to a place. See, that's the challenge with historical diasporans. We don't have a place. So when we say we're African Americans, but someone who is a continental diasporan, who maybe family went to London, they will say they're a Ghanaian or a Nigerian. Do you understand? Even in America, if they attach America because they were born there, they'll say they're a Nigerian American. They're a Ghanaian American. They're Ivorian. They're South African American. We, from the historical side of the slave trade, we say Africa. Well, Africa's 55 countries. And so where? So now these two individuals and their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren have a place now. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I hope no one misunderstands to get a God name, because now you're connected to a God family and a God heritage and a God land. Well, that's different than me saying I'm just an African American. Well, where? We're from. So this was very significant. We are so honored. We're thankful to Judge Julia, who's our longtime friend, again, of Ambassador Bennett, and she asked to help out, and this is the result of that. We're so grateful to His Majesty for allowing us to be in his presence and to allow the priest to give them a name, and also to surround us with hyssop, which everyone who knows the Bible knows is one of God's favorite herbs. In fact, Mother thought, is this edible? And I said, well, it is, but not this one. I guess the historical connection with the Osu dungeons. It's not a castle. It's a castle for the Danish. It's a dungeon for the Africans.
Noted. I did.
You want to say that out loud?
Yes, emphasis.
To the Danish. And it's a dungeon for us. And the most significant thing, so much happened. Our whole team went there, all the family, the whole delegation. But Uncle Red, he couldn't go down because of, the age and the wheelchair. But he stood at the door and he looked at me and he said, Dr. Luck, who would do this? We're not slaves. We were enslaved. We cannot deny any further the power of Africa. Because how did I exist? How did anybody survive that? To even make me or anybody else. So, but thank you so much for taking the time and wanting to know about Black Wall Street, Mother Fletcher, Uncle Red, the Diaspora Africa Forum, and our Black Truth. I appreciate the time.
Thank you too. Yo, baby, I know okay. Walk many any fame Hello, Rosie.
Nakai.
Be concrete drag me koni. Akpio. Bye bye. Bahe. Bako. Backpack pla.
Many akpakpla.
Mama papai. Mokola yo papako shop. Bofebo. Vlisco. Hollandi. Kente hinostro toy. Hianoke yano. GTP ke wuding.
Nakaini. Be no eko mikeba ya peshi. Yara dienche ke science ramo.
Eshe. Afiyeli. Pojiemo. Somo. Henifemo. Nidinjiemo. Na jomo kenin. Obano hino kenye magi cham shop we. Ekpapa song shiofo gbo. Ke otawo he. Ni akebo shian lo manse po. Ameba achun henin.
Ni negbe mana ameye.
Obana magi cham shop we mokola. Ebenke manche taki tawia shiwe. Ni ekwo SIC mole hie. Ebenke Absa Bank ni di Old Barclays Bank e. Tramagi cham shop we kecho yiboy neno. 0244 64 5475. Low 0242 558812. Magi cham shop we. Ameke woni ano goji. Wo ni o chame level.